into your lunch, but I'll just speak about an initiative that we started 5 years back when I was DM Bagpat and jointly Ritu was DM Amroha. Sir, it was an initiative in the healthcare sector for immunization only. And as Sir told, the immunization.org is a site which is now developed. We started in the government domain 5 years back, in 2008. This is precisely what it is. I'll just take you through it. Next, please, Ritu. These are the problems in the health sector in UP, and we can see we are lagging behind quite a lot. And one of the reasons is very suboptimal use of ICT in the use of healthcare sector. Because healthcare is a very important delivery sector. We have all or none approach, and if the service is not delivered, it can cost your life also. So what Arogyam in fact does, we named it Arogyam, that it caters to 100% immunization for pregnant women and children in the 0 to 5 year age group. It helps to bridge the gap between goals for IMR, MMR, institutional deliveries, etc. And it involves community, involving the local Pradhan, the local Shiksha Mitra, and also the Anganwadi and the A&M workers for the immunization and the vaccination issues of the child care. Next, please. If you see, it's a bit dated, but if you see one of the primary reasons which the World Bank also has pointed out is that 37% of the reason of non-immunization is because of lack of information. These are the data of the 4 primary states. And the awareness gap, as you can see in the states of UP, Bihar, Jharkhand and West Bengal, that has led to 41% decline in the ratio of immunization coverage. So the awareness and information as to when to immunize, where to immunize and who will come, and in case of non-delivery of that service, what is the mechanism of grievance redressal. This is what we had intended in our program, just take you through. So when we started 5 years back, there was no database as to how many kids have to be immunized in each village, what is the target for each ASHA, what is the target for each PHC, CHC and at the block level. So without any data, how can you cater to the targets? Our approach was initially only this is the birth rate, so you increase it at a ratio of 10% for every year, and that is the target for the next year, which is not the way we deal with humans. So what we did is we mapped the entire district with the help of 5-6 as collectors. It's easy to converge the departmental schemes at the village level. 6 or 7 departments were converged. They took the database, captured it, maintained a very small server at the CMO office, and then we linked it to the state server. Next. And now you can see the services which we can offer from this are: first, it gives you personalized information, as Sir Dr. Das was suggesting, that when is the immunization due, if the kid has to be, if the mother has to be operated for pregnancy, then it tells you that these are your due dates, you should come for the checkup to the nearest dispensary at such and such times. It sends us alerts on the mobile phone numbers of the villages that we have collected through our survey. Secondly, it also provided us a mechanism for grievance redressal. Suppose somebody wants to have an access and information about any of the schemes of the government, or people are really conservative about knowing the status, whether inquiring about AIDS, if they have AIDS, or breastfeeding campaigns, or pulse polio immunization campaigns. So with the database that which we have collected of around 2 lakh villagers, 2 lakh families in the district, we were able to send customized information to them on the phones in Hindi before their respective due dates of any whichsoever campaign which we were launching in the districts. We were also able to send, anti-epidemic alerts during the monsoon season, total sanitation campaign, breastfeeding, and how to keep the spacing between children and things like that. Next, Ritu. Just.
Technology is not always very reliable.
Sorry. This is just a snapshot, sir. We'll have a small video which will show the entire.
बागपत जिले के सभी निवासी यदि अपनी स्वास्थ्य संबंधित कोई भी समस्या का समाधान चाहें या विशेष जानकारी चाहें तो इस नंबर पर संपर्क कर सकते हैं 012122222509.
This was at the CMO office which we sent the server. Then this was the family calls which were sent to the families.
आपका बच्चा जिसकी जन्म तिथि है 9 महीने का होने वाला है और आपने अभी तक खसरे का टीका नहीं लगवाया, तुरंत जाइए अपनी एएनएम बहन जी अथवा नजदीक के स्वास्थ्य केंद्र पर और लगवा लीजिए ये टीका। इसके साथ विटामिन ए की खुराक भी पिलाना ना भूलें। नमस्कार। बागपत की आरोग्य स्वास्थ्य योजना में आपका स्वागत है। अपने नए पैदा हुए बच्चे एवं 5 वर्ष तक के बच्चे के टीकाकरण संबंधी जानकारी के लिए 1 डायल करें। परिवार में गर्भवती माता के पंजीकरण एवं टीटी इंजेक्शन के लिए 2 डायल करें। बच्चे को टीका न लगवाने अथवा शिकायत की दशा में 3 डायल करें। पिछले मेन्यू में जाने के लिए हैश और मेन मेन्यू में जाने के लिए स्टार दबाएं।
This is how we involve the Pradhan in the ANM.
प्रिय एएनएम बहन जी, आपके क्षेत्र में बच्चों एवं गर्भवती महिलाओं का टीकाकरण नहीं हुआ है, कृपया ध्यान दें।
So just 2 minutes.
नमस्कार।
Next. So this is the method by which we involve all these stakeholders, because in most of the ICT initiatives, unless we involve the stakeholders, the service delivery is not optimum. Now I am very happy to state that Pravir Kumar sir has been very helpful and kind with this initiative, and it has been scaled up at the national level in form of the mother and child tracking system. And these are the benefits which have been helped us from increasing the immunization in the 2 districts from 50 to 85% in that period and 31 to 65%. Next. This was the MIS that we generated. We have entire database of the child report, the mother, the pending immunization, complaint call reports, the ANM and the Pradhan reports. Next. This is just a snapshot of these are just some of the awards that we got through. And this is a web portal which also we have developed so that somebody can access it through the web also and get first-hand info. And more importantly, this is the important part. We trained all the ASHA workers, the ANMs in the sessions, in the group sessions. And because initially 5 years back, even holding a mobile for ASHA workers was a very tough thing. They were averse to it, and technology, as all of us know, is initially difficult to handle. But once you use it, it becomes very handy and useful. These are some of the snapshots. Thank you.